Hello everybody, this is Elijah Leppold and I'm going to be here with you today talking about ADHD. Now, in case some of you don't know what ADHD is, it is attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. And it is considered a neurodevelopmental disorder, but today I will be focusing more on the environment surrounding ADHD and those who live with it. How does the environment affect people who live with ADHD? So I actually found a very fascinating study that touches on this subject called Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder and the Developmental Trajectories Related to Parental Expressed Emotion. And it is by Erica Musser. And so basically in this study, she took 388 children with ADHD into ages 7 through 11 and decided to follow them all the way until they were 24. And while she followed them, she assessed the symptoms that the children expressed of ADHD, and she monitored parental investment and criticism of said child. And basically, what she would do over these, period of times where they would check in and see what was going on. They would have the parent talk for 5 or so minutes about the child, and they would read report cards and reports back on the child's behavior in class to analyze the symptoms of ADHD. And in the normal trajectory of ADHD, as people get older, there is a decline usually in symptoms as the children grow into adults and learn how to properly manage these symptoms. But as she saw in the study, children who had parents of high criticism and little emotional investment continued to have persistent symptoms of ADHD, where normally these symptoms would have declined a little bit over time. And she saw in parents that had little criticism and high emotional investment that those children had the normal trajectory and had declines in their symptoms of ADHD. And so I found this study particularly interesting and important because it serves as a source of knowledge on how to perhaps raise children with ADHD or how to treat children with ADHD, because it's not this fixed thing that they are born with. Yes, it's neurodevelopmental, but it's not something that is completely unaffected by the environment, and that the environment does in fact have some sort of influence over ADHD. I hope you guys found this just as interesting as I did.